Hello, my name is Jonas and welcome back to another episode of Hackademy. If you are a beginner and want to know more about how online slots work, this video is for you. The first thing that we recommend that you do is start playing classic slots such as Joker 8000, Jackpot Jester and Fire Joker. The importance of starting off with slots like this is to give you somewhat of a soft beginning. That way you can appreciate and understand where modern 3D slots with Disney-like graphics or wins of more than 10,000 times your stake come from. The classic slots also come with few functions, so they are quite easy to understand when you are a newbie. The slots we have recommended are all 3 real slots with fairly low wagers. That way you don't risk too much money when you're still learning the ropes. After getting to know the classics, you should move on to the 5 wheel slots, which offer a lot more functions, pay lines, and of course much bigger wins. The 5 wheel slots are the basic of most slots online today, and even though we have 7 real slots and Megaways slots with expanding reels and more than 100,000 pay lines, the 5 wheel slot is still the Mac Daddy and the one that you are likely to play the most. The biggest difference between classic slots and 5 wheel slots is the number of pay lines and the special functions that are a lot more common on the 5 reelers. So what are all these functions and what exactly do they do? We start off with the wild symbol, the most common function on any slot. The wild symbol takes on all sorts of designs but always works in the same way. The symbol can fill in for all normal symbols and help you make winning lines even if you don't have 3 of the same symbol on one pay line. Next one up is Sticky Wild. The Sticky Wild is a wild symbol that gets stuck to the reels, often seen during respin and free spins. Then we have the Walking Wild. The Walking Wild is a wild symbol that will walk from one reel to the next during respins or free spins. And then we have Random Wilds. Wild symbols are randomly added to the reels, often after a no-wheel spin. Next one up is Stacked Wilds. Wild symbols that land stacked on the same reel. Then we have Free Spins, normally hidden behind the scatter symbol. Land 3 or more scatter symbols on the same spin and you will win a set number of free spins. A free spin is simply the same as any other spin except it is of course free. And then we have respins, basically the same as free spins, but you don't need the scatter. Often you will get a respin when you almost had a winning spin. Then we have the bonus game. Usually you get to play the bonus game if you land 3 or more scatter symbols or 3 or more bonus symbols. The bonus game can be a variety of games such as Double or Nothing or Click and Pick. We always recommend that you read instructions so that you know what to do in the bonus game before you start. And then we have Multiplier. The Multiplier is a great function that will multiply any win. The multiplier can be random or connected to free spins or bonus games. Normally the multiplier will be between 2x and 10x, but you can also find slot machines with progressive multipliers that have no limit. Next one up is Nudge, a cool function first seen many decades ago that has made somewhat of a comeback lately. Land an almost winning line and the slot will nudge the reels so the winning symbols fall into place. Then we have Cascading Reels, a function that has been a massive hit ever since NetEnt launched the slot Gonzo's Quest. Known as Cascading Reels, drop symbols and avalanche, all winning symbols will in one way or the other be removed from the reels before new symbols fall in place and you get a chance to create another set of winning lines without wagering. And then we have Expanding Reels, 2 functions in one. The first one is where one symbol, often the wild symbol, will expand and cover the whole reel. The other one is where all reels expand horizontally and vertically, adding numerous new pay lines. The latter is often combined with Cascading Reel. A last tip from us would be that you don't get too cocky when you're still learning to play slots online. It will take some time, but if you stick to it, start off slow and use this little checklist to understand all the different functions and how they work, you will be a slot pro in no time. That's it, I'm out of here, but catch me next time for another episode of Hackademy.